How's that for audio? There we go. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome.
How is it going today? Hopefully good. Hopefully good for everybody.
Hopefully safe.
Yep.
Hopefully secure.
We are opening up some more Dark Tidings today.
Good news on this week's Facebook and what's the other social media I was watching? So many release events I saw people going back to.
Yeah.
That made me happy.
Yeah, me too. I saw them all over Reddit. I saw them all over Twitter.
Reddit, that was the one. I froze up there for a minute.
Good job, you guys. Getting back out there. Everybody staying safe. That's what we want to see. I have some news from this week, though. A little bit of a spoiler. I'm going to probably touch on this a little more later as I talk about some stuff. But I got to meet one of my Keyforge bucket list people to meet. And that is Zach Armstrong from Call of Discovery. He and the wonderful Megan Armstrong happened to be in our area, and I got to go out to dinner with them and play a sealed mass mutation game and not get destroyed, but definitely lose to Zach. I don't know if he was in his copywritten sweaty Zach mode, but yeah, that was super fun. We got to talk about some Keyforge and enjoyed a nice meal, and it was lots of fun. That is the thing that I love about this game, is the people. I played Magic quite a bit. I've played Pokemon very casually. I've been around a lot of competitive gamers in my life, and I will say that I love that we can all be very competitive with each other, but know that the community comes first.
Which isn't the case with most games.
No. Ooh, double Chelonia.
Oof.
Wonder if there's a key frog in here. I am playing the Elderly Sorcerer Protector. All tied up. I love that card. It's such a good card. Oh man, no Reaper Sows and 2 old patties. Got me an Ambermancy. Looks like I'm going to get destroyed by Unfathomable this game.
This is your favorite guy.
Oh, yay.
General Sherman.
Washed away. If the tide is high, destroy each artifact. Otherwise, raise the tide.
Destroy each artifact.
Nice. Got Zap. That ain't going to do it against General Sherman.
It might.
Got Unity or Discord. That ain't going to do it against General Sherman. Technobabble ain't going to do it. Where's my Purge? I need my Saurians.
Here you go.
Oh, double Rocketeer Triska.
What does that one do?
If the tide is high, Rocketeer Triska's neighbors enter play ready. Got an Operative Espeon. Officer's Blaster ain't going to do it. I need to find me some creature destruction here quick.
You open another deck? Oh, I thought you were pulling in another deck for it.
For let the record show, these are just sleeves. These are just sleeves, everybody.
I thought he was bringing in a second deck. You had one sitting here on top just so you guys could see.
Legacy Maverick, Gateway to Diz.
I was looking at my cards and I heard the rattle. I thought, oh, he's bringing in the ringer.
No, Ambervac. I think this is one of my first Ambervacs that I've seen.
That's
Xeno training.
That's the raise the tide.
And then if it's high, this creature captures too.
At the beginning of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
I got that deck at our release event with double Ambervac. That was
real good. You know what you need in an Ambervac deck, though? That dino that lets you forge off the Amber if the tide's high.
Yes.
Because then you could... Oh, there we go. Final analysis.
What's final analysis?
Destroy each creature. Each player draws a card for each creature that controlled that was destroyed this way. I can get rid of General Sherman.
So just draw one.
Australis Seaborg Bilgewarden. Now I had that deck I played at release weekend had double Bilge Warden and the Mechabooey and the one that archives. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. Ooh, Eureka.
Like
Phyla,
that?
Final Analysis with a Data Forge.
Oof.
That might actually do something. Got a library card too. And an academy training. Okay. Okay. Not sure how much this deck's going to do, but I like that there is a creature destruction card. Even if it's Final Analysis.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta love Radiant Truth.
Radiant Truth's just such a good card.
I love it.
It's so solid.
I got
Radiant Truth and Blinding Light both. Just, I look back on the days when we didn't think those were very good because of all the destruction that Coda had, but
and it sounds so specific, but
no, it's so
it's
good.
so good.
Kind of like Barrister Joya. Such a good card.
Yep. Mighty Lance.
I will say this about Dark Tidings. There's some fun to be had in this set. There is some fun. It can feel like, I think there's a big variance between the decks. I think that certain matchups are going to be extremely one-sided.
Yep.
But I also think that there's some solid fun to be had in Dark Tidings. I will say that I've been seeing some negativity about the set, especially how it stacks up against other sets. I feel like Sealed Keyforge doesn't get enough credit sometimes for how good Sealed Keyforge is. I know players who are good enough at Sealed Keyforge to take some middling decks all the way to the top of a Vault Tour. Maybe not win the Vault Tour, but they could get real close.
Well, Sealed's where it's at. Sealed's the way.
And I think that yes, there is something to be said for there is a bit of RNG when it comes to Sealed. But I think we all need to remember that
For all of us non-magic, what is RNG?
Random number generator, just the randomness of Sealed happens. I will say at every Sealed tournament I've been to, let me rephrase that. Every Sealed tournament I've won, I've seen or sat down across the table from better decks. I know I'm not the best Sealed player. I know I've sat down across the table from some better decks. I think that knowledge of the set really, really matters. Hey, Brobnar89, how's it going?
Hey, welcome. Good to see you.
For instance, I was flat shocked. I know people are putting a lot of weight into SAS these days, and I think that SAS is a good tool later in the set. I think early in the set, I think it's kind of fun just to look. Guess what SAS that deck I won on Saturday is, Tom?
68.
59.
Wow.
Guess what my other one is? 68.
68?
There's a 9-point difference, and I think both of us would agree that second deck I played was way better.
Yeah. Yeah, mine was a 64 that I ran for so long.
But I think that the tool is a tool. Having met Nathan once, I'm pretty sure that he would tell you that it's a tool. It's not the be-all, end-all of Keyforge sets, especially sets. We haven't seen any big tournaments yet. People aren't really back to Chainbound yet. You can't...
No.
And they aggregate a lot of that data in there. So I would say that just as there is a perfect AOA deck out there, probably in some 10-year-old shoebox. Never been taken to an organized play event. There's a Dark Tidings one out there.
Well,
there's a Dark Tidings one out there that'll make every other set take 24 chains just to keep up with it, to keep it away from the tide, or it'll win in 3 turns. That's the thing to remember about this game. There's limitless possibilities when it comes to rolling a deck. Now, money does matter. How much did I take out my quarter? I took out my quarter, Tom.
I got a new one.
Because I took it
I'll contribute
on Saturday.
I'll contribute you a new one.
And I don't see my nickel. Oh, there's the nickel, but
Here
we'll
go.
do the quarter. Let's go heads. Tails it is.
And there's your new quarter. Since I won the first one, you can keep it.
Oof. I'm definitely not keeping this, though. Just don't want that board wipe in my hand right away. I realize I'm going to regret this, but...
Yeah. I'm 3/2/2, but I'm 3/2/2 with that one creature, so I can't.
Yeah. But there's a lot to be said for tools in Keyforge, and there's a lot to be said for, it. Yeah, you probably, if you buy 3 or 4 decks a set, you probably aren't going to have the best Archon deck in the world.
No.
But,
my best decks I've pulled, I think.
But there's an entire half of the game you're ignoring if you're only playing Archon. I think Sealed is a completely different game.
Yeah.
I think that everything that not everything that applies in Archon will apply in Sealed, but everything that applies in Sealed can apply in Archon. You got to know the set. You aren't able to look at another person's deck list. Like, I can look across the table at that, and, I'm already picking out problem cards there. I don't want to go too wide, but I have to against a Maelstrom. I need to be aware of what I'm throwing on the table.
We show our cards.
Yeah.
And we should probably stop now that we're seeing the cards, because now we're past our opening event,
Yeah. Well, and I like showing the cards just so people kind of see what's in the deck and can see some of the spice. Oh.
I'm at 6.
I'm at 5.
I'm going to keep, because I gotta.
I will keep.
I'm going to call Unfathomable and play Sink or Swim. Your opponent discards a random card from their hand.
3 of the 5 cards are the same as they were in my first hand, so we'll see if you pull the one that I wanted to have in my deck.
Oh. What was it?
Ambermancy. Remove up to 3 counters from a creature. Gain 1 amber for each counter removed this way.
Oof.
Very good against your opponent if they rely on power counters.
Nice. I will draw 1, pass turn.
Star Alliance. Lieutenant Kirker. Throw a Universal Translator on him. And I will ready and draw 4. I will say that I did miss my Arbit's tokens on Saturday. My traveling set is a 3D printed set that I do enjoy, but the weight of the Arbit's tokens I was definitely missing. I kept throwing tokens all over the place because I'm used to tossing something with some heft to it.
Okay, we better get this out of the way right now. I have other Purge cards in my hand, or in my deck, and General Sherman purges cards. General Sherman reads, General Sherman deals no damage while fighting. Play, purge each other creature. If General Sherman leaves play, return to play each creature purged this way.
Leaves play counts if you purge him. So if you purge him, he's still just leaving play. It's not a destroyed effect. Destroyed is what matters. So if he said destroyed, return each other creature under him to play, that would only happen when he was marked for destruction. Does that make sense? It's kind of like Magda. If you bounce Magda, you still steal 2. Before, because she's errated now.
That isn't my question. No,
Okay.
No, I don't understand what you're talking about right there.
Anytime he leaves the board, those creatures get returned.
Correct. But not the ones that I purge other ways. It's
right,
set.
Correct.
That's
not
my
the ones you purge other ways.
That's my...
Yep.
Because that's what I believe is ostracize would purge them a different way.
Mm-hmm. We played at Pro Soul Games in Ontario, Oregon.
Okay. Saurian. No, you know what? I'm going to go Unfathomable. General Sherman. He captures 1. Photic Raider. There's none to capture. Abandoned Ship. To bounce 1.
Mm-hmm.
The tide is high. I would return 4. But it's not. I'll play him again. I'll draw 3.
Could do this. And call Untamed. Play a Mookling and a Deepwater Groan to gain 2. Yeah, it was sealed double survival. I got I got 2 pretty good decks. One was very archive heavy. The other one was very draw heavy. And round 2, Tom and I played, and Tom absolutely freaking destroyed me game 3. Just, it was not pretty for anybody involved. His third turn, his second turn he reaped for 11. His second turn he reaped for 10. His third turn he reaped for 11. And his fourth turn he gained 13. And that was game.
It was unfortunate.
His Urian the Circumspect was reaping for 6. And I had no creature destruction. I was digging for a final analysis.
It was an unfair game.
Which happens sometimes.
It does happen. Saurian. Carp Vinium.
Okay.
Exalt 2 enemy creatures. Faust. To exalt here. Colosseum. Censor Philo. And Ostracize to capture 1 here from the icon.
Okay.
I'll lose 1. And purge here. I believe that's from fighting.
Yeah, I was just trying to remember which one it was.
I believe it says that.
Yeah, archiving is huge in this set.
Put a glory counter on it. Omni. If there are 6 or more counters on it, forge a key at cost.
Okay, the question is, do I risk it? I think I have to. Tom's gonna pull it, but I think I have to. I think I have to risk it. Or not. That is another line of play. I don't think it's optimal, but I think I have... I think I have to do this now. Logos. Play Australis Seaborg. Play Bilge Warden, which raises the tide for me. Yeah, archiving is going to be huge in this set. And then I'm going to final analysis. You get that. I get these 3. I draw 3, you draw 4. He comes back into play. It's put into play, right?
Where'd he go? Purge each creature. Return to play each creature.
Okay, yeah,
this
to play. Okay. Play Phyla the Researcher and Library card. I will ready, draw 2, and pass turn. Hydro Cataloger, that's the archive artifact that I was using. And it had a Think Twice into Eureka, which was super fun. And it had, it's a rare in Logos that lets you archive if you for each creature more than your opponent has. And that's super nice.
Sorry, just making sure
No, you're good.
Order here. Alright, Sanctum. Honor and Glory. Deal 3 to each flank creature.
It's a new one. It's called Backup Plan.
Heal or harm. I'm going to heal him, gaining 1.
Okay.
And I will draw 1 and pass turn.
I am going to call Star Alliance. Going to play... Oh, shoot. I forgot that Barster Joy is a thing. Yeah, but I can't bother risking it, so... Yep, Star Alliance. I'm going to play Rocketeer Triska.
And I know you told me, but I was reading too much. Oof. Nice.
Gonna play Science Officer Kincan, who comes in ready.
Yep.
Gonna play Unity or Discord to return up to 2 friendly creatures in each upgrade to their owner's hands. Gonna return Kirker. Gonna play Kirker. Ready. Kirker's gonna kill Urian. Oh, I meant to return King Can to him. Play him over there exhausted.
Okay.
Because I can't reap with him. If I could have reaped that turn, that would have been awesome. And I will ready and draw 3.
Unfathomable.
Kin.
Lovely. And Storm Surge. You can't ready cards next turn.
Okay.
I'll draw 3. Pass turn.
Okay. I am going to call Untamed. Gonna play Chelonia. And gain 1 from my other Chelonia. Going to play Old Patty, who comes in ready and gains me 2 from the Chelonias. I am going to Reap with Old Patty.
Barrister.
Oh, right. I am going to... Oh, shoot, I can't kill Barrister, but that's okay. I'm going to assert dominance on Lieutenant Kirker, who gains skirmish, and ready and fight with that creature. I'm going to fight Barrister Joya.
Dealing 4.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, Old Patty don't reap. Not with Barrister on the board. This Old Patty's gonna kill Sparkfist. That would have been awesome. Well, ready. Draw 4. Wait, hold on. That should be mine.
Why?
Because I called Untamed.
Okay.
And there were no cards in play. Okay. Check with 9.
Sanctum. Doorstep. All 3 of those guys are elusive.
Yep, all 3 of them are elusive.
Mighty Lance. 3. And 3. He has Hazardous.
3.
3.
Yep.
Reap. And I'll draw 2.
Okay. That was a lightsaber.
Very nice.
It's okay.
Oh, you weren't supposed to ready those guys earlier.
Oh, right. But I didn't do anything with them. Oh, Old Patty would still be exhausted, though. Because you killed them both. So, Old Patty would be exhausted after the fight that he did.
Okay.
I think I have to. I'm going to call Star Alliance. Yep. I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, 4. Zap. For 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna play Xeno Training.
You can't be mean to Joya. That's his job.
Capture. 1 and 1. Rocketeer reaps. Yeah, reap. Check with 10. Ready. And draw 2. Pass turn.
Saurian. Ankelo formation. It's irrelevant. Cornus and Octavia. Sorry about that. Destroying here.
I gain 1.
Draw 3.
Okay. I will forge. I will call Logos. We'll start off with Eureka. The card that I think by the end of this set we're both going to have PTSD from.
No, because you're the only one that pulls it.
You had a couple decks with it.
I haven't had any. I've not pulled one.
I thought you played it against me one night.
Nope. I brought all my decks. I'll show you.
Good job, Tom. I will play Australis Seaborg. Ready? Check with 8. Draw 4.
Sanctum. Raise the tide. Take 3 chains. Reap. Gormavam. Strange Ordination. Don't do it. Grand Melee. Destroy a creature that does not share a house.
With its neighbors?
Yeah.
Okay, so Old Patty and Seaborg are dead.
And I'll draw 2 and shed a chain.
Okay. We'll forge. Call Star Alliance. Yep. Going to put Officer's Blaster on Kincan. I will reap. I will take the tide and 3 chains with it. Play Operative Espeon ready. Reap. And I will play Technobabble to stun a creature and each neighbor that shares a house with it. So I will stun Operative Espeon and Rocketeer Triska. I will check with 7, shed a chain, and draw 2.
Unfathomable.
You forge.
Gormavam to destroy that.
I was there, Tom. I'd finally drawn a Logos card.
Horde System. Gillspine Netcaster. Abysmal. I'll take the tide and capture 2.
I messed up. should have stolen one from King Can.
It's fine. Frigorific Rod to capture one. Here.
I just didn't want you to think I was wasting your time.
Draw 3, 4, and shed a chain.
Okay. Going to call Untamed. Gonna put Way of the Pixie on King Can. Oh, I steal one when I call Untamed. Way of the Pixie on King Can. I'm gonna play All Tied Up. The tide is high, gain 1, otherwise raise the tide. I'll raise the tide.
Those move.
Which Operative Espeon allows me to reap with King Can for 2. We'll check with 9, shed down to 1, draw 2.
No amber control. Not enough.
Not enough.
I got it too early on my Faust.
Yeah, well, I was fortunate in the fact that I redrew into the final analysis because I didn't want it that early, and then you dropped that big board, and oh man, that old Patty would have got me an old Patty and a youngest bear. That would have been 4 amber.
Yeah, you didn't need it.
I know, but it would have been cool. I mean, he's like the coolest card that never gets used. He's the Witch of the Eye of Dark Tidings.
3 keys to 1. Pretty well sealed it for you.
Yeah. Yep. Improved Hunting Witch is good, you guys. You should check it out.
Kneel from the Memorial of Lies.
And I've got Dame Showtime Boyanov.
Starting off good. I didn't get Untamed again.
I got Star Alliance Untamed and Unfathomable. The funny thing is, this has a Maverick in it. Hey Dave, how's it going?
Welcome.
This has a Maverick in it. And it's a Maverick Sleep with the Fishes in Star Alliance.
Nice.
Which is not the best thing in the world. But it's got a Z-Force agent, which is pretty cool.
He's always good.
Yeah, us too. Persistence Hunting. That's a good card to start out with. The card's won me quite a few games. Milliobi is not a way to start out a deck. Double infighting. Let's hope for the Key Frog. Hope Chelonia. The Milliobe's got a lot better. Spore Gorger. Fangtooth. I actually really like Fangtooth in Mass Mutations. I didn't pull very many in Worlds Collide, but with the big dinos it felt a lot less powerful. I think that Fangtooth in Dark Tidings is good too. Ritual of Life, that's really good with Fangtooth.
What's Ritual of Life do?
Destroy a friendly creature. If you do, return a different creature from your discard pile to your hand. Blossom Drake. Sink or Swim. Don't know that I've got this one yet. Discard a random card or exhaust a creature in each of its neighbors. Kakoa. Yeah. Turns out giving Elusive to Hunting, which was maybe a good plan. Double Frigorific Rod. Wow, I could have a big Blossom Drake. Brain Drain with a Capture.
Nice.
Regular Brain Drain. Velucanth with a Capture. Under Pressure. to Wiki Kraken. The Weak Kraken. Because it's not great. Rustmizer. You seen this one yet, Tom?
Nope.
5 power, unfathomable creature. Reap, exhaust each enemy artifact.
Wow. Pretty strong.
Yeah.
For a turn.
Shieldulator. Who has the best evil twin in the game? We use katana sleeves. Almost exclusively these days. I don't think either of us buy anything, but
I don't own anything other than katanas.
I use katanas for Keyforge 100%. I love them. They're really, really good. The backs are completely opaque. Static collection array. Got a selective preservation, which is good. Got a cease forge.
Nice.
For my LCGs, though, my Arkham Horror, Marvel Champions, those things, I actually use Titan Shield sleeves. Why? Because they're $9.99 for 150 of them, and they're pretty sturdy. So, but I like, for my Archon card sleeves, I do like the Gamegenic clears. They're pretty thick, and it gives it a good laminated feel.
Mind bullets.
That's telekinesis, Kyle!
Okay. That art looks pretty sick in Star Alliance. I like it with the yellow.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I really like the Titan shields for my LCGs. I buy the clear ones for all my player cards and the black ones for all my scenarios in Marvel. I also like the Gamegenic art sleeves, actually. They're pretty good. They've got a little bit of a shuffle catch, but nothing more than any other art sleeve, really. As far as how they hold up, I'm not quite sure yet. I made sure and bought some extra Captain Marvel ones so that because I play Captain Marvel a lot. I don't double sleeve any of my LCGs. The only Keyforge decks I have double sleeved are my Power Level 5 Day 2 Vault deck and my Prime Winning deck. Basically, they have to earn it. If you want to make me double sleeve a deck, which is just a pain. I hate double sleeving decks. Tom's probably double sleeved way more cards than I ever have.
Well, I've got quite a few, but they're not for gaming. They're just collectible cards.
Yeah. I will say that I did really, really like the Gamegenic inner sleeves when I was double sleeving my 2 Keyforge decks that are double sleeved. They were nice. I did get a couple in one box that didn't quite work for some reason. I don't know if they were miscuts or what, but everything else worked perfect. So
the Gamegenic's the ones I use too. And Chieftain's my only deck that I have. Double sleeve for Keyforge.
Oh, nice. I didn't know they sold a kit. That's pretty awesome. Neil from the Memorial of Lies.
This one should be pretty quick.
You're going to win pretty quick?
No.
I believe it.
No.
I don't think this generates very much amber, Tom. Unless I get that Z-Force agent out with some upgrades on him.
I'm pretty sure my logo steals more than my shadows.
I'm pretty sure Logos just does that in general. Logos does everything more than any other house.
I'm hoping you steal something from me just so my logo steals 2 from you. Tails. There you go.
We're opposites today. Wow. I don't remember who it was. I think it was Dave Cordero brought up in a chat the other day that I was reading that he didn't like the stitched edging on these inked gaming mats. Which I love the stitched edging on these inked gaming mats because it does wear out if you're sliding your cards across it.
Yeah.
And I can actually see on ours.
Yeah.
You can see where it's whitening up because we slide. I'm going first. I have 7 cards in my hand. That's a lot of stuff. Do I want to keep this or do I want to go for a better hand? I think I go for a better hand. I had Blossom Drake and 2 in Fangtooth with Frigorific Rod, and I had the Rustomizer. I don't like a 3-3-1 to start. I don't like a 3-3-1 to start. Just because I don't feel like I'm gaining ground anywhere. Because if I call the 1 house, then I have nothing set up for the next turn. If I call one of the 3 houses, then I feel like I don't want to call that house because I want to play 3 cards. Honestly, it just takes too much thought for me to have to puzzle through that hand, so I'm just throwing it back and hoping I don't get a worse hand. As I learned from the Call of Discovery Help from Future Self podcast, though, the most common hand in Keyforge is a 3-2-1 by distribution statistically, so...
Well, that's what I got. 3-2-1.
Okay. That's a good thing to start. Unfathomable. Brain drain.
What does that do?
Look at your opponent's hand, choose a card from it, and put it on top of their deck. Yeah. We're just going to put that right there. You'll get it back.
Logos. Philo.
Makes sense.
Draw 2.
Starlance. Shield you later. Static Collection Array. And Ceaseforge, because what do you do?
Yep. One of the most worthless cards I found playing my good deck the other day. It stopped a few keys, but it hurts you just as bad.
Yeah, I like it. I like what it does late game.
Yep.
I think early it's a pip for me. So we're ready. Draw a pass turn.
Raise the tide. Gotta do it. Radiant Truth. Strange Ordination. Mr. Beaver to draw.
You'll get it back. Tom's a big fan of you'll get it back.
And Hammer Gun. Deal 3 and stun it. I'll draw 2 and shed a chain.
Okay. Remove a counter from Ceaseforge. Call Unfathomable. Play Sink or Swim to exhaust all 3 of your peoples. Play Velucanth to capture one. And play Guiltspine Netcaster. Ready, draw 3, pass turn.
Shadows. Scalicaper. Captain No Beard. Jackie Tar. Shoulder Id. Hard Simpson. I'll draw 5. Shed a chain.
Yep, looks like a quick game, Tom. I'm in trouble. Okay. I am going to call Unfathomable. Oh, that goes away. That does. Unfathomable. Play Frigorific Rod. I will take the tide. I will play Flamegill Enforcer. Just exhausting him the other way so I remember. Going to use Velucanth to fight Cerbivore. Taking 1. As fight effect, I'm going to exhaust a creature and each of its neighbors, so Shoulder Id. Then I'm going to Reap with Guiltspine Netcaster. And I will exhaust Captain No Beard. Will ready. Draw 1. Okay, shedding a chain. Kill Flamegill Enforcer. And check with 5.
Why are we checking with 5?
Static Collection Array. My keys cost -1 while the tide is high. And +1 while the tide is low. Thanks for stopping in, Vault Boy. Have a good one.
Good to see you. Thank you.
My problem with the set balance right now is if you have Unfathomable, it feels okay because you can exhaust everything multiple turns and, keep stuff down.
Yeah.
Whereas if you don't, it feels like you don't have any creature removal. Like you just... I mean, it's out there, but it doesn't exist in the way that you kind of want it to exist.
Makes sense.
I could be wrong, though. What are your thoughts, Tom?
It's very hard right now. It's still so new. It's like...
Well, we're still learning for sure. We definitely don't have a lock on this set.
I really don't know how it's going to play against other sets. I read a lot of complaining about how it's going to play against other sets, and playing it myself, it's like a big board, something with board wipes, does my deck from Saturday in really quickly.
Right, but the thing to remember about your deck from Saturday is how many board wipes does the average deck have? Are they going to hold on to that until you've got all 14 creatures in that deck out that are problems?
Yeah.
Because that's the other thing to remember, because,
Yeah, it's hard. Sanctum, General Salvador, Reap. Then Shifting Battle Lines to move General Salvador here and capture 1. I'll draw 2 and shed my last chain.
Okay. Is it worth it? Untamed. A Miliobe, Blossom Drake.
What's he get? I can't remember.
He blanks all artifacts and gets +1 power for each artifact in play. Scally Caper is going to Reap. I am going to play Ambermancy because I don't have a feeling that there are very many +1 power counters in your deck. I don't think there are very many in this one. Let's see. There are 0 +1 power counters in this deck.
I don't have Untamed, and none of the other houses have.
Feels
+1.
bad. They should have procedurally generated that with like the Fittest or something, because the Fittest is only 1.
Yep.
So like, you're only getting an extra 1 from it, but you're getting something. Ready, check with 6, blow up Miliobe. Shed down to 1 and draw 4.
I just realized that each of Captain No-Beard's neighbors gains taunt.
No, I thought that's why you moved General Salvador there, was to keep him
No, I
protected.
was just reading it. That's sweet. All right, shadows. I'll take the tide. 3 chains. Scooped. Deal 2 damage to a creature. If it is not destroyed, it captures 1. Going to do 2 here. Hart Simpson is going to run into him for 2. Reap. Dealing 6 here.
You're right, it's going to be a short game, Tom. Sure looks like your Shadows has steel.
Reap. Reap. I didn't see him when I was looking through. And then Jackie Tar. Draw 2, shed a chain.
Let's see, my options are lose the game, or lose the game. Z-Force Agent, Teresa, Z-Ray Blaster. Scally Caper's gonna reap because there's literally nothing else I can do. Oh, I can unstun shield you later. Problem is, not a whole lot I can do. I'm going to take the tide, though. I will shed, draw 3, pass turn. Checking with 5.
How strong is he?
He's an 8 power. No, it's reap. It says reap capture 1, which means it captures 1 from your opponent because you're capturing 1.
Is he talking about Captain No Beard?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who are you blowing up from Scowly?
Oh. Here. That's why I could check with 5. That's because as soon as he blows up.
Okay.
Not that it matters.
Shadows taking the tide. Up to 5 chains. Reap. Dealing 6. And then reaping to kill him. Reap. Two reaps. Francis. Draw 1, shed a chain.
Okay. Untamed. Play Spore Gorger. Nope, don't play Spore Gorger. Play Chelonia. Play Infighting.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. A little hard. That's the one you get from Shoulder Head.
He dies. He takes 4. He dies. He takes 1.
That's 1 power there.
Oh. He takes 1.
No, he takes none because of his armor.
That's what I meant. He dies. He takes 1. He dies.
Does not take any. When it would fight, it would steal 1 instead.
Oh, they actually fight? It doesn't do armor?
No, it deals. Oh,
It just does to
when
their,
it would,
to
but
their-
it says when it would deal damage. That says when Shoulder Head would deal damage. This says deal damage.
Okay.
So, yeah, I know. Super happy about that. I will take the tide so that I can forge a key this game. Play Spore Gorger. Shed. Draw 3. Pass 3. It does not matter what you do, reap once.
Logos. Hydrocatagal Logger. And Tromadrone. Academy training.
Allied. You need to reap at least one more time.
He belongs there.
Mm-hmm.
Reap.
Draw a card.
And draw 3. Should have changed.
Yay, Tom wins. That's why you play your decks instead of looking at the list and say they don't do anything.
That's why you play them all.
Yep. That wasn't even a game.
This thing, I was wanting to get this Logos out, but I didn't know if it was going to hurt me or help you. Because you always play this better than me. Double Hydro Cataloger. And this guy, what's his name? Bilge Warden. That's a sick combo.
Well, it's okay. You're gonna end
It's
up with
fun.
a lot of chains. It's fun, yeah. It's fun.
How do you end up with chains with that, though?
Because it swaps the tide. So if you
Well,
already
Bilge Warden.
right, Bilge Warden swaps the tide.
It doesn't give you chains, right?
Right, but on your turn, the way you do it is if you have high tide, you need to play Bilge Warden to swap the tide, and then they get to archive 2, and then you swap the tide back, taking the chains. Now, if you have 2 Bilge Wardens, then you can do it without chains.
Well, that's what I have to build.
Oh.
Two build. Oh, Bilge Warden is the guy.
Yeah, Bilge Warden's the guy.
Gotcha.
2 Hydro Catalogers just means you archive 2.
Gotcha. I just see that being like
Hydro
biggest-
Cataloger's great inset. I think inset sealed. I'm unconvinced of its super duper awesomeness. Also, where's our 10 amber shards per deck, FFG?
Is that what they promised?
No, I'm just because we had it for, remember, Mass Mutations, the 2 million deck mark.
Gotcha. Oh! I see what you're saying. For our release.
Oh, this deck's bad. I'm just throwing this out there that
You're gonna stomp me
like
now.
it'll win, but
You're trying to play my technique. See, that's my technique.
no, your technique is if you complain enough.
That's what.
You
No,
win.
I didn't complain enough.
Exactly.
I just
You're
said one thing.
You were just bad at evaluating that deck. That had nothing.
No, I
to
said
do
the
with-
shadows didn't steal. I thought it was gonna be over quick. WD Winter the Reborn.
Ooh, Call of the Void. I like Call of the Void. I haven't seen very many of them. I haven't pulled very much Unfathomable. Wrath of Ruins, real nice. Thundertoe's good. It's a shame that this Star Alliance is awful. To weak Kraken. Seriously, I need to throw the box these came out of away. Zap. Technobabble's good. Shieldulator's good. Not as good as its Evil Twin. Its Evil Twin's awesome. Officer Hawkins.
Which one's that one?
Gain 1 for each of his non-Star Alliance neighbors. Sabotage Mission. Keys cost +1 for each different power value among friendly creatures during your opponent's next turn.
One more time.
It's a plus whatever for the different power levels that you have.
For keys.
For keys.
Nice.
Force Field.
That's always good.
Cheetah. Septia's good. Dive Pod. Dive Pod is bad. And there's 2 of them.
What's Dive Pod do?
Well, the tide is high. This creature gains skirmish. Well, the tide is low. This creature gains elusive. No pip. Think about the upgrades that have pips, and then look at this.
Yeah, but if you put that on a big guy...
Force Field lets me reap and ward a creature. It rewards me for reaping. Well, ward this creature. But Dive Pod, on the other hand, gives me skirmish or elusive. This is worse than Knuckles Bolton because Knuckles Bolton can reap.
There you go. Hey, we got the first to 20 relic. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I think we pulled a lot of relics on Saturday. They were floating around quite a bit.
That's the put 4 on it. First one to 20 at the start of their turn. So you have to maintain it through the start of your turn.
And keep your opponent from it.
Yeah.
Dang it. I've got 2 Kerwallops and 2 Walk the Planks, and I'm not going to get a Hard Simpson. This is aggravating. Trickle Down Theory. That's a good card.
I like Sleep with the Fishes. I just hope I
Fly
have enough.
Inspector. That's a terrible card. Not impressed. Stir Up Trouble's good, though. Oh, look. Smiling Ruth. Whose motorcycle is actually cool, but who really isn't good at all. Like, even a little bit. Let's see if all the bad cards in this deck can be at the bottom. Or are better than Tom's cards that it doesn't look like they're better than. Yeah. Tom's going to win. That's what you should do at every competitive event. Just pull out your best deck and just be like, hang on, I need to sleeve this. For intimidation factor.
That's called for intimidate.
Oh gosh.
What is this?
You're playing it against shadows, and I'm gonna lose.
Nice. So
Yeah.
each time you steal, you skip your Forge a Key step.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Opening turn right there. Radiant Truth. Ooh, I've never seen this guy.
Oh, I pulled him in our initial box. He didn't do much.
Every time you damage it, every time his neighbors get damaged, he looks like the guy from the book. What's that famous book? You're a librarian. You should know that. With the little weird guy with the hat. He's like this big. Oh, it'll come to me. Round Table.
FYI, this is what I deal with every day at work.
Yeah.
You know the book, it was blue?
No. It's famous. It's very famous. And he's the main guy. Where the wild things...
Where the wild things are?
Yeah. There you go. Lady Lorena. And Epic Quest.
Look. You mean the kid in pajamas, Tom?
Yes, thank you.
The little guy that was blue.
I
was sitting here going, there's no blue skinned guy. And where the wild things are.
I got Epic Quest with 4 knights. Terrible.
How's that terrible? I mean, it's possible with 4 knights. It's not happening with less than 4 knights, though.
Was that 4 or 3? 1.
I still want to get a round table
2,
with a Heba
3.
the Huge.
4. Yeah, 4.
Is 4 max Zotted? I'm gonna lose unless I draw real good. I don't think this deck can do much. But we'll see. Never stop playing. I think if I... Oh yeah, max. Yep. That makes sense in that context because I was like, 4 nights max. I swear I saw one with like 8 nights once. Yes.
Oh, you needed the guy from the last deck. Exhaust all. Or is that this deck? No, that was last deck. Exhaust all artifacts.
Mm-hmm. You are correct. His name is Max.
Very good.
I'll be honest. I have not read that book in a long, long time.
See? I read it to my kids, but my kids are 20, 17, and 14 now. Sure, I can find it somewhere at my house.
Tails.
There, you won one.
Well, this is bad. Let's just do nothing.
Yeah, I'm mulliganing, but I'm going to go use the restroom.
Dive pod, storm surge, ransack, walk the plank, kerwallop, turn 1. I don't know about that. Maybe I'll go grab where the wild things are and make Tom read it on the next stream. For posterity's sake. I was always a big fan of Rosie the Steam Shovel myself. That was a good book.
So they said a 3-2-1 was more statistic than a 2-2-2.
Yep. I think it's because as you draw 2, like, your odds of drawing a third, like it scales somehow. It's statistical. I don't get it because it's math.
Fancy. Well, I just drew a 2-2-2, and it was ugly.
Yeah.
At least my Archon's nice.
I'm not really impressed with many of the hands that I've drawn so far in this deck.
You should have only drawn.
It's not
drawn
reversal
2.
level, but it's definitely mediocre.
I just drew 3 or 4 of the same cards.
Okay. Photo Crater. Go. Go on.
Right. Maelstrom.
Gain 2 chains.
Ooh, I forgot about that part. And Kiri Gillspine. After enemy creature reaps,
Does not ready during the next ready step. Okay.
draw 2, and shed 1 chain.
Okay. Starlance, Septia, Shield You Later, Sabotage Mission. Your keys cost 8. Already, draw 3 and pass turn.
Something's happening on Discord.
Hmm.
Untamed. Witch of the Dawn. Reaper Sow. Give 3+1 counters. Draw 2. Shed my last chain.
Okay. Unfathomable. Wrath or Ruin to destroy a flank creature. Huddle Crater. Discard Maelstrom. Draw 3. Pass turn.
Sanctum. Hammergun. Shinshaw Sugar.
Seneschal Sargassa.
I think that's what I said, Clay.
I don't think it is what you said.
After a player raises the tide, they capture 2.
Mm-hmm.
4.
Okay. Shadows. Stir up trouble.
What does that do?
Choose a creature and one of its neighbors. Each chosen creature deals damage equal to its power to the other. So, gets dealt 3, gets dealt 6. Play Ransack. Steal 1. Oh no, I skipped my next Forger Key step. Play Hobnobber. Ready. Draw 3. Pass turn. This is an apt name, though. I didn't say the name. This is the Admiral of Horror and Dimensions. And it makes sense.
Nice. Untamed. Cross porpoises. Enraging here.
They're mad.
Assert dominance here. Killing there.
Taking 1.
He has
Oh,
skirmish.
skirmish.
Yep. And then Muckling. Draw 3.
Unfathomable. Play Flamegill Enforcer. Discard the Kraken. Sink or Swim to exhaust both of your guys. And then another Sink or Swim to make you discard a card.
Have you seen how fast my brain just eluded me? Lauren shuffles his cards.
Yeah. Yep.
Is that a normal thing or?
I do it a lot.
Yeah, I'm like, I saw someone play a card where he had to discard a card at random because I was waiting for my match, and he was like, I was like, holy crap!
It's kind of his job, so
It's like,
he does work in a game store.
woo. Oof, that's rough. Unfathomable. Brain drain. I can't see them upside down. Walk the plank. card. That's a big Shadows. Wallop. That's a hard one. Put Force Field on top. You got a good turn coming up. Echo Pearl. And discard Sleeping with the Fishes. Because you exhausted my guys at the perfect moment.
Shadows. Walk the plank to steal one. Play her wallet. Armor. Play the Fly Inspector. Ready. Draw 4. Pass turn. I haven't had any sound effects cards tonight. Other than Mind Bullets.
Mind Bullets is it.
Oh. Tom has the Tide, though. But messing up on that. Sorry, guys. Had one job. Well, to play the game and then to run the stream, so. Sometimes I get lost. I apologize that my production quality is terrible. That's why we have the Tide card out on the playmat.
Unfathomable. Fuguru. Rakuzal's Chant. Exhaust a creature. If the tide is high, exhaust each creature instead.
Each creature.
Yeah, at the end of my turn, mine already.
Well, yeah, but
Okay. Okay.
I don't know if your turn's
No,
done.
no.
That's why I brought it up.
Understood. I will draw 2.
Because I just didn't know what was going on. I was like,
Yeah.
so are we.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Shadows. Play Walk the Plank to steal 1. Play Trickle Down Theory, which raises the tide. Action the Fly Inspector to steal 1 if the tide is high.
You capture it first from here.
Oh. Well, that sucks. Already. Draw 1 and pass turn.
Sanctum. Pop here to do that. Bulwark. Fast Bulwark. Shifting battle lines to move Fuguru here and capture one. I will reap. And draw 4.
Star Alliance. Play Cheetah. Dive Pod on Septia. Force Field on Septia. Going to Technobabble to stun both of them. Shieldulator is going to kill Fuguru. Armor prevents the damage so he doesn't die. Septia is going to kill Mookling. Take one. Get less angry. Alrighty. Draw 5. Pass turn.
Untamed. Youngest bear. What happened?
Oh, right.
What's wrong?
Shouldn't have taken damage because the tide was high, so has skirmish.
Okay. I will take the tide.
And Spectre goes away.
Capturing 2 here. Persistence hunting here, here, and here.
That's not that card.
Oh, choose a house. Choosing Starlance. What was that card? That's Sanctum, right? That does 3 cards in a... No, Brobnar.
And it's stun, not
Stun.
exhaust.
Okay. Primal Relic. And I will draw 2 and shed a chain.
Cool. Cool. So this is what it feels like just to lose the game. Fun. Star Alliance. Technobabble there to stun all 3 of them. Play CR Officer Hawkins there to gain 1 from the Flamegill Enforcer. Play Zap. I have 4. It doesn't stun him. I don't know why. It's just these 3. Play Zap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch my opponent gain 4 amber for free. Draw 3.
I don't forge it. It does say at the start of my turn, so
So
would I
you
forge?
still forge, yes. Yay me. That's why I didn't bother taking the tide.
Sanctum. Unstun. Strange Ordination. Reap. Lady Lorena. Draw 2. Shed a chain.
Unfathomable. It's trickle down theory to gain 1 because you have 6 or more.
Okay.
Play Thunder Toe. Exhaust 2 creatures and then deal 2 damage to each exhausted creature. So I'm going to exhaust here and here. Oh, hold on. No. Not him. There. And there. Nope. There. I have to do it there. Because he readies. Would not have taken 2 because, well, I guess he would have taken 2, but then readied. Play Call of the Void. Exhaust a creature. If it was already exhausted, destroy it instead. Its controller loses 1. So I'm going to kill Seneschal Sargassa. And you lose 1. And I'm going to play Seabringer Kakoa. Should have raised the tide first to capture 2, but oh well. I will check with 10 and draw 3.
Did you steal 1 on that turn?
I made you lose 1. I didn't steal 1.
Because that's Omni.
Yep. Gain 1. Not steal 1.
Untamed. Persistence Hunting for Star Alliance. And it has a capture. So I'll capture one onto Bulwark. Draw one, shed my last chain.
Okay. Forge. Call Shadows. Play Smiling Ruth. Play Kerwalla. Deal 1 to each creature. Gain 1 for each creature destroyed this way. Smiling Ruth gets destroyed.
Deal 1 to everyone.
Yep. I'm going to cement shoes the Bulwark to deal it 2. It gets destroyed. I get to raise the tide. I will Omni to gain 1. Because you have 6. Ready. Draw 3. Draw 1, shuffle, draw 2 more, check with 7.
That was on the bottom. Call of the Void to exhaust here. Sleep with the Fishes to destroy it. Seabringer. Gillspine. Draw 5.
Not the creature I was never going to use.
Just wanted my amber back.
Oh, I know. I know. That's why I put it there. Forge. We'll call Star Alliance. Put a dive pod there. Reap. Reap. Going to deal a damage and stun to the Gilt Spine. And gets warded. Reap. Reap. And I will play Sabotage Mission to make your keys cost +4 during your next turn. Check with 6. Draw 2.
Can't get 6 amber from you. I can get to... I can get way past check and stun all your stuff, but
How high can you burst up to?
discard Radiant Truth to stun all your stuff. Round table. 3 reaps.
Yep, you would have got there. I could deal with 3 amber. I could deal with you going up to 8. I couldn't deal with any more than that.
Not one capture icon to be had.
That's why you play them. I was sure I was going to lose. Trickle down theory. I think I messed up at the end there, though. Like, I think I should have held the sabotage mission. But I really had to get in check there. Like, that was one of those moments where you play to win or you play not to lose.
Well, you didn't lose.
Well, and I've been trying to play to win lately. Let's see if I can pull another Tawiki Kraken.
If I get another Untamed deck, I'm going to walk over and throw it straight in the garbage.
I like Untamed. I pulled an Untamed deck, Tom.
I don't care if you pull them. I'm so tired of them.
More Untamed?
Nope.
Oh, see? I got Poopius, the Squire of Embalming.
What is it? What is the word
It's Poopius.
Dupious. What is the word D-U-L-C-E? Dulce?
Dolce.
Dolce? Dolce the somewhat chatty.
I got Poopius.
Perfect.
I got the effigy in here.
Well, I didn't get Untamed.
There you go. See?
I'll lose just the same, but I didn't get Untamed. Getting very sick of the Untamed.
I like the Untamed in this set.
Well, I've pulled 85% Untamed.
I think I have too, to be honest with you. I think we've been seeing a lot of Untamed. Double way.
And Hornswoggle seems to be a useless card in this set.
Well, it's remote access, but it's in set that it might be useless, but out of set I think it's real good. Infighting, 2 flumps. Do I have a third? Oh, got a Gruin. Assert dominance.
Your favorite card I'll be discarding.
Penny?
Brand.
Oh. Genetic Drift. You got a way to kill Brand. You got a way to kill Brand and make it 4 amber. Kerwallet plus Cement Shoes does it.
Finishing blow as well.
Yep. Fangtooth. Fangtooth. Brand's real good against Fangtooth. Creative Nature, which never had much luck with, but might be a good card at some point.
These games are going pretty fast.
Yep, that's the point. We gotta get to our open so that we can start the tournament. Or get through our open. So we got 3, 6, 9, both have 17 decks left to open. At minimum. We're probably going to open more than that. Double sink or swim. Again, that's good.
Nice.
Seabringer. Maelstrom.
Wow, never seen that.
What?
It's a dinosaur. Vestatari Urso. You may play or reap. You may unstun a creature.
Wow. Vestari Urso.
I was
Very
close.
It's done. Yep. Double brain drain. Sleep with the fishes.
Swallow whole. Play only if the tide is high. Play. Choose 2 creatures. Purge the chosen creatures with the lowest power and give +1 power counters to its power.
Equal to its power. So you choose 2. Like
Choose
with
it.
Gladiodontus, it's real good because you're just purging a creature and you're giving Gladiodontus plus power counters. Unless I have the effigy of Melaruk out.
What is that?
It's the after an enemy creature reaps, put an awakening counter. If there are 6 or more, it turns into a 100 power, 100 armor creature.
Nice.
Double staunch knight. Triple staunch knight is bad. At least it's not quadruple staunch knight. Sir Bever.
There you go.
Hammergram. Grand Melee. There's some creature destruction in this deck.
Holy shite. 4 Illyries of the Lake.
You got a Urian in there anywhere?
Not yet.
Bulwark. Badge Magus. Badge Magus is kind of bad.
Yeah.
Gorm. And a Gatekeeper. Okay, let's see what becomes of this deck. I don't know that it's special. Logos. Where's the Logos?
I pulled 1 so far. Tonight.
Needs more Logos.
I need a Legacy Gravitron here.
No, you don't. Nobody needs a Legacy Gravitron.
Everyone needs a Legacy.
Nobody needs a Legacy Graviton. I want a Legacy Maverick Gateway. Just a gateway.
We've got a Legacy Chota. We can get a Legacy.
I will say, this set is like teaching people about chains, though. Like, seeing so many people play with chains and, like...
Never played with so much.
I think it's fun at the end of the game because, like, with certain matchups, there's a lot of back and forth where you're like, let me keep the chains, I win.
Yeah.
Or let me keep the tide, I win. And you don't really care if, you know...
If you're drawing 1 less.
Yep.
There's some situations you just gotta have it.
Poopius. I'm sorry I'm 12, everybody, but it is funny.
I got Mr. Chatty here.
The Squire of Embalming.
I bet Mr. Embalming does get poopy.
Right. Terrible, Tom. Terrible.
Perfect. Poopius.
I would have loved it if this deck was bad enough to be a reversal deck. Can you imagine how amazing that would be?
Poopius.
Today you're playing Poopius. Have fun.
For the win.
The trash is real without the boxes. The boxes seem to mitigate a little bit of the trash.
It's the exact same amount. Except we're saving a tree.
Yeah.
Cutting down
Saving a tree for an oil field.
Yep.
3, 6.
Heads.
Oh, looks like I'm going first, and I don't have any logos, Tom. I like going first with logos.
Good.
No. 2, 2, 3. I like having the effigy, but I don't like having a board wipe in my starting hand. Especially where it's Sleep with the Fishes that requires some combo.
I'm going to keep.
I like the Flumph and Way of the Pixie, though. That was fun.
You ever seen a box boxed upside down?
Huh. That is interesting.
And I had one deck facing up right side up.
Is that from your locals, or?
It's from the shop.
Oh,
There's one right side up.
that's weird. Must have got swapped around on the sorter. Who knows?
There's another one right side up.
That's strange. Probably fell off the conveyor belt or something. Picked it up and threw it back in before it got shrink wrapped.
No bueno.
Three, 6. Well, Badge Magus. Draw one.
Staunch Knight, Leary the Lake, Leary the Lake.
Okay. Ooh.
Sorry.
Unfathomable.
Just peed a little in my pants.
Play Sleep with the Fishes for the pip. Play Maelstrom.
Which one's that?
Put each creature on top of its owner's deck randomly. And then gain 2 chains. Play Wicolia. And play Illusions of Grandeur, calling Sanctum.
What does that do?
If you do not call Sanctum, I gain 3. We'll shed a chain and draw 3.
Sanctum. Draw 1. Pass turn.
Sanctum. Play Grand Melee to board wipe.
What does Grand Melee do?
Destroy each creature that does not share a house with at least one of its neighbors.
Gotcha.
Badge Magus, Gorm, Staunch Knight. Pass turn. Last chain, draw 4.
Cement shoes. Kerwallop. Gas pipes. Draw 3.
Untamed. Play Fangtooth. Discard Assert Dominance. Play Creative Nature. Ready. Draw 4. End of turn, kill gas pipes.
Saurian. Gladiodontus. And Carpa Venilum. Exalt 2 enemy creatures. Draw 2.
Carpe Venum.
Yep.
Untamed. Flumph. Gabuk. Way of the Pixie on Staunch Knight. Ready. Blow up Flumph. Draw 3.
What does that one do?
Destroy creative nature. If you do, choose a creature for the remainder of the turn. That creature gains skirmish and assault X. X is its power.
Okay. Sanctum. Days of Tide. Staunch Knight. Capture one here. Leery. Leery. Draw 2. Shed a chain.
Sanctum. Take the tide. Hammergram this Larry to kill it. Play Grand Melee. Destroy each creature that does not share a house with at least one of its neighbors. Buck dies. I discard the top card. If it is a creature, it's not. Play Staunch Knight. Reap. And a Reap for 3 total. Sack Gorm to kill Fangtooth. Shed a chain. Draw 2. Pass turn checking with 6.
Shadows. Raise the Tide. Sea Urchin to steal 1. Discard Brand. Finishing Blow. Draw 3. Shed a chain.
Sanctum. Play Staunch Knight. The Staunch Knight's going to kill the Urchin. The Staunch Knight's going to reap for 2. Check with 6. Shed a chain. Draw 1. Pass turn. I just read the flavor text on Way of the Pixie.
What's it say?
They made him feel pretty.
Nice. Sanctum. Gormavom. Marshall. Raises the Tide. It's already high. bring low. Capture all but 5. And shifting battle lines to move him. Capture another. Draw 4. Shed a chain.
I'm gonna be your number one.
Sanctum. Attack the Creed. Staunch Knight's gonna assault 6, marshal you down.
How does he have? Oh, from that. Gotcha.
And reap for 3. Pass turn. Shedding the last chain. Check with 9. Yep. And oh, thanks for the sub, Mort. Much
Thank you.
appreciated, man.
Thank you very much.
Yep, slogging is a correct terminology at the moment. No Logos or Star Alliance, so this deck is slow.
Nope. 3. Shed a chain.
Forge. Unfathomable. Play Seabringer, Kakoa. Sink or swim to exhaust all 3 of them. And then sink or swim to make you discard a card at random. I feel like Logos and or Star Alliance make this set a lot more fun. Already, draw 4, pass turn. I mean, it's not bad. But it's also one of those things where I think it gets worse after playing Logos and Star Alliance in this set to go to something else, because you're going from, oh my gosh, I can do so much in a single turn with a few cards, to, well, I'll play 3 Shadows creatures. I'll pass turn. Oh no, those 3 Shadows creatures got exhausted. Guess I'll play 3 different creatures.
There. Then hedonistic intent to exalt each flank creature. I'll draw 4, shed a chain.
Say check.
Say check. That's not. Oh, yes, check.
Yes, it is.
Sorry.
It's most definitely check, Tom.
Sorry.
It's check and a half. It's Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
12 Shadows creatures? Nice. Actually, that might be pretty good in this set. There's not enough board wipes to take care of 12 Shadows creatures.
Under the sea.
Sanctum.
Darling is better, down where it's wetter. Take it from me.
This Staunch Knight kills Medicus Lacus. Takes 3. This Staunch Knight kills Hobnobber. Takes 1. This Staunch Knight kills Finchcloak and takes 2. And then I'll play Gatekeeper, and Herbivore. I will ready and draw 2.
Gatekeepers, your amber can't be stolen.
No, Gatekeeper is if your opponent has 7 amber or more, capture all but 5 of it.
That's right. He's old.
Yep. Speaking of Yo-Yo, thanks for the follow, Yo-Yo Milkworm.
Thank you very much.
The deck is annoying. The one I'm playing? Yeah. Just a bit. Or the 12 Shadows creatures. I bet 12 Shadows creatures are more annoying than this deck.
Sorry about that.
Gain 1.
Ostracize. I'm going to lose 1. You can just chuck that one away.
Oh.
Paraguardian. I'll draw 4. I should have killed
Shadows creatures. That's awesome. Well, it's time to call Sanctum. Play Badge Magus. Gatekeeper's gonna kill Finchcloak. Take 3.
Under the sea. Under the sea. Darling,
Reap.
it's better. Down where it's wetter. Take it from me.
Reap. Reap. We'll say check with 9. Draw 1. Pass turn. Thanks for the follow, Whiplash. Thinking happy thoughts now. Yeah. Yep. It's kind of funny how 12 creature decks went from this is like the worst thing that has ever existed to it's okay.
Who did you kill him with?
Finchcloak with Gatekeeper.
Because he's got 2 armor.
How does he have 2 armor?
Tied. Oh.
You didn't have Larry
I
of the
didn't
Lake
have it
out.
You don't have
What?
it out. Sorry. I'm reading. Sorry. I'm listening to you and reading and
It was like, but Tom.
shed my last chain.
Okay. I'll forge for 6.
I'm too far behind here.
I call Sanctum. Flip the tide. Gain 3. The Staunch Knight is going to trade with Barrister Joya. One, two. Oh, nope. We'll do it this way. 1, 2, 3 reaps. Do I just reap? Do I kill Larry? No, because ready and fight with the neighbors one at a time does not get me there, so I will reap with Badge Magus. I will shed none, draw none, pass turn, checking with 7. I have a mass mutation that's 11 Sanctum creatures with Bring Low. It's pretty annoying.
It's 2 city-states and I couldn't get to my other one. Good job, Tom. When you can keep 5...
And that I
Sanctum
think
out
that's
the
the
whole
thing
lot.
with this set. If you can, I did not care about drawing cards. I think they balanced around the tide chains very well because it that's what it feels like to me. I think the balance around the tide chains is good because there are times where you don't care about the 3 chains because you're okay with playing the board.
Well, that's where the board wipes and stuff. It's like
Yeah.
if you don't have a board wipe. And that deck, I was down to my last 2 cards. I had no board wipe. And I got another Untamed.
Yeah, well, I didn't. I got Sanctum Saurian Shadows. DP Adosius the 3rd and a half. What the? These names are definitely something in this set.
Notable Mr. Bird. That's all I got.
I will say that I am super happy that Poopius has a winning record at this point. The great and powerful Poopius. Some enhanced cards in this. 2 shoulder ids. Seeker Needle. Please give me a Hard Simpson. Nope. 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 Trickle Down Theory. I really like that card. Miasma Bomb.
Nice.
Hand Cannon. Which is really good with gas pipes. Booby Trap. Blatant Thievery's a really good card.
That's my second deck with 0 enhancements.
Sack of Coins. I've got quite a few actually so far that don't have enhancements. That last deck didn't have any. Spoils. Oh, that's good. Ostracize with a damage pip.
Nice.
You got another Primal Relic though.
Yeah.
And you got Butterfree. Double Ostracize. Medicus Lacus with Faust. That's a really good combo. Make your keys cost more and make mine able to forge off of them. Primus. Sensor Philo. Carpe Venum's really good.
They did a really good job of making you use the Tide. They want you to...
Cerarium. I really like that card. It's a shame it's got a capture on it. Each creature with the lowest power cannot reap. And Hedonistic Intent. Ooh, I got a Urian that I'm never going to get a reap with. Bet I don't got any Larrys. Oh, I do got a Larry. I got one.
There you go.
Incoming 5 Larry deck.
Nice.
Turn 1.
That'll be it.
Shifting Battlefield. I really like this card. Larry. Healer Harm's good.
Nice.
Oh, Salvador, so I should... Oh, one of my Faust has a capture pip.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Instantly keys cost +2.
Yep, provided I got another creature out. Bulwark, Radiant Truth. We were just talking about how awesome it is.
Yeah.
Light Everlasting. Have you seen this one?
Nope.
Play a Sanctum creature from your discard pile anywhere in your battle line.
A Sanctum?
Yeah. Anywhere in your battle line.
So instant deploy.
Instant deploy on things like Urian, Grey Augur with a capture, Gatekeeper, and I have a Lady Lorena, so I can drop. That's nice.
Perfect.
That's some good Sanctum. I wish it had 4 free markets and 4 strange ordinations, but... Oh my gosh, Tom. You got Science.
Double Science.
And that's an action, that's an action, that's an action. At least you got actions to go with it.
Forgive or forget. hide and vellum.
Nice.
Never gotten those guys to work.
Yeah. I think if they ever work, this is going to be the set, though, because of the low amount of removal. But at least your sciences aren't dead.
No.
There's some actions in there.
Wish I had some archive.
Well, you got the one archive the top two, right?
No, I don't think. Yeah. But they never
Yeah.
line up.
Yeah, well.
Ever.
Mm-hmm. Nope, nobody's got the tide right now.
I don't think I've ever hit on it.
So we've I've been pretty active on Twitter lately, and Vault Boy's on Twitter, and Vault Boy really wants to play us Keyforge one of these days and grill some steaks, Tom. So I was
Nice.
having a thought that maybe one of these days we'll have a special stream where we grill and play Keyforge.
There we go. Sounds good. That's easy.
I was talking about it with my fiance and Zach and his wife, and I mentioned the fact that unless I think it'd break the Twitch terms of service, but we could go whole hog and butcher, cut the steak, and cook the steak.
There you go.
But I think we'd be breaking about
As long as we don't
800 laws.
We just got to keep it blurry. The butcher part.
Yeah. Don't want to put people through that, but
Might have to mute some sounds.
But yeah, one of these days we'll have a grill stream. Tom and I will cook up some steak.
I'm smoking pork butt Monday.
Mmm.
I usually do 3 or 4 of them and then freeze a couple. And that way we can eat them for a while.
Yeah.
My smoker's big enough that it's just hard to do one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like just do them all and
Well, yeah, and then you got food.
yeah, it's nice. Tails.
Tails it is. Go Tom. Woo. Gonna keep this.
I'm gonna keep as well.
Don't know if I should keep this, but I'm keeping this. Like how for a while everybody was like, Eureka, best first turn play. And then they had to print Archon's Callback, which is the new best first turn play. Until somebody punctuated equilibriums. Ooh. Dignathus. That's a big guy.
Yeah, we'll just put him out there.
I will call Sanctum. Lady Lorena. Grey Augur. Play Taxing Journey. You got none to capture. Already. Draw 3. Pass turn.
Reap. Ostracize. Purge. Draw 3.
Okay. Cool. Saurian. Ostracize. Purge the Undignathus. Altruist Rostrum. Faust. Draw 3. All these capture pips are not doing me any good. Is that uncommon or rare? It's uncommon. Sweet.
Saurian. Swallow whole. Choosing here.
Play only if the tide is high. There we go. Now what does it do? I could read that upside down.
Play. Choose 2 creatures. Here and here. Purge the lowest. Giving +1 counters equal to the power.
This is going great for me.
Hold on, I just got a text from my daughter. Sorry about that. Crushing charge. Destroy all creatures 4. Grab it, gain a chain. Cornison Octavia.
You shuffled, right?
I did. Reap, reap. New cut. Draw 2, shed a chain.
Cool. Saurian. Play Hedonistic Content. Exalt. Play Medicus. Go. It's one of those games where I'm going to lose very quickly because Tom got to draw 7 of the same house.
Reap, reap, reap.
Welcome to Dark Tidings. Oh, look, 8.
Senator. Draw 1. Shed a chain.
Shadows. Seeker Needle. Booby Trap there.
What is that? 4/2/2?
Yep. Sack of coins. 1, 2, 3. Gas pipes. Ready, draw 4. The other one's still alive. I only dealt it 1 damage. It only took 3 total. That one, yeah.
He's gonna kill there. Taking 1. Reap. Nothing. Censor. Draw 1.
You drew another Saurian card. Shocked and appalled. Shocked and appalled. It's cool.
It's cool, he says.
Saurian. Reap. Play Cerarium. Gain 1. Capture. Oh, should have been exalted from Senator Quintina. Cerarium says each creature with the lowest power cannot reap.
Oof. Which one says that?
Cerarium. Play Spoils Battle to capture and then capture. That captures. Then I'm going to Altruist Rostrum to move 1 from here to there. Alrighty. Check with 6 and draw 2.
Logos. Science. Submissive. To lose 2. Forgive or forget.
What does that do?
Archive 2 cards of different types from your discard pile. Or purge 2 cards from your each discard pile.
Okay.
Swallow whole. Action. And big boy. Draw 3. Shed my last chain.
Shadows. Shoulder Ed. Discard Frank. Put hand cannon on Medicus Lacus.
What's that do?
This creature gains skirmish and fight. Move 1 from this creature. From the creature this creature fights to your pool. Going to Seeker Needle. The Censor. Then I'm going to Blatant Thievery to enrage Cornus and Octavia and move all amber from it to my pool. We'll check with 9, ready, and draw 4. I did purge on Dignathus. You are correct.
How'd you purge it?
Ostracize.
Okay. I'll get the other little guy then. And what keeps me from the lowest power creature from reaping?
Cerarium, it's an artifact.
Okay. I will call Saurian and pick this up. Tide's high, so I'll play Swallow Whole here and here. Tide's high, choose 2 creatures. Oh.
So I get to purge that and get +5 power counters?
No, it's the lowest. So I will purge here and here.
Thanks, Yo-Yo. I missed that one. Wasn't paying attention to where it went.
I forgot ostracize was purge. Because I purged someone from you.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
You purged 3 things from me.
Philo's gonna kill here, taking no damage because he is
Yep.
amber. Reap.
Exalt.
Urso. Larkus. Draw 2.
Forge. Saurian. Ostracize. To the damage. Purge. Losing. Play Sensor Philo. Pass turn. Draw 2.
Untamed. Filfilade. Oh.
Destroyed.
Bombblade.
Destroyed. It doesn't live. It dies.
Primal Relic. Way of the Pixie. Draw 4.
I would have to kill 2 creatures. Sanctum. Shifting battle lines. Capture. Play Gatekeeper. Heal or harm to ready Gatekeeper and kill Medicus Lacus. Taking 4. Play Urian. Play Larry. Take the Tide. Shed Chain. Draw 4. Pass turn.
Take the Tide. Beach Day. Returning here. Tide's high. Gain 1. Full Patty. Chevelle. Draw 2. Should have chain.
Saurian. Consul Primus. Play Carpe Venum to exalt 2 enemy creatures. Gonna exalt there and there. Altruist Rostam to move this to there. Sensor Philo is gonna kill Chenille. That's my turn.
He dies.
Nope. Cannot be dealt damage by creatures with amber on them.
Oh. Even with Hazardous 6?
Hazardous is still damage coming from that creature.
Okay.
I will check with 6. Pass turn. Drew my 1 already.
Okay, he can't reap, but can he do actions?
He can reap now. He's not the lowest power.
He has...
Oh, yeah. No, he can't do actions. Can't do anything but fight.
Did you reap it all?
No.
You did not.
Not reaped at all in quite some time.
He's going to trade here.
Not sure I've reaped this game at all, Tom.
Reap. Reap. He's gonna kill there, taking 4. Sensor Philo. Draw 2. Draw 1. Shed a chain.
We'll forge. Call Sanctum. Larry is going to fight Cornus and Octavia. Trade. Gatekeeper is going to fight Old Patty and trade.
What's this one do?
Move 1 from a creature to another creature.
Okay.
Discard Bulwark, discard Urian. Shed a chain, draw 2.
Logos. Hide. Hydra Cataloger. Draw 2, shed my chain.
Sanctum. Play Light Everlasting. Play Grey Augur. Capture. Play Salvador. Lose the game.
Why'd you capture it out of there?
What do you mean? Oh. Captured it from you. Because I'm just losing the game.
Philo's gonna kill here. Reap.
Yep. Got nothing. Swallow Hole's a good card.
It is. You have to read it, but it's a good card.
Yep. Just like most Keyforge cards, they require reading. Call Deacon of Ancient Titanium. Got a Killigog's Trench. I have no idea what that does. Have not seen it. Yeah, well, the problem with Primal Relic is the lack of removal. All the other treasures feel kind of bad. That one seems really, really good. I'll just say it right now. Dead Man's Chest is flat garbage. Like, it's bad. Primal Relic, on the other hand, real good. think most of the rest of them are discardable on a good day. More Unfathomable. More Wicolia. Seabringer. Oh, Portal. I like that card.
Which one's Portal?
The one that,
Oh.
if the tide is high, archive it, otherwise raise the tide. Maelstrom's real good. Hookmaster's okay. Bubbles is really good. Like Brain Drain. Oh. Kelp. I like Kelp. Kelp's a good card. Kilogog's Trench. At the end of your turn, place 1 depth counter, then destroy each creature with power equal to the number of depth counters on it. It's a card. That's a timer right there. If it has the effigy of Melaruk, that'd be good with Kilogog's Trench. Take you 100 turns to kill it. You could reap and win by then. Grand Alliance Council. I think I like Selective Preservation slightly better than Grand Alliance Council, but I think they're both really good. I think Double Lay of the Land is really good. CXO, General Order 24, and Scott. What does Scott do? Reap, ready, and use another friendly creature with the same power, and then you may give him a +1 power counter or remove a +1 power counter. That's cool. Reach advantage. Double Faust. Double Decadence. Cornison's a pretty good card. Like Sensor Philo. Carpe Venum's really good.
Works.
Especially with Ultras Rostrum. I really like Wipe Clear. And I got Charybdis and Scylla. I like Charybdis and Scylla.
What's that one?
They're the duo. One has before each enemy creature gains before fight, lose 1. The other one is each enemy creature gains reap, deal 4 damage to this creature.
Oh yeah, those are strong.
Not as strong as your Chonkers.
Yeah, right.
Chonkers could outpace Kilogog's Trench.
Yeah.
Just got to keep fighting.
Yeah. This one's not looking good.
I will trade you any of my houses for that Untamed. Straight across. Tanny was pretty good. Ooh. Yep. Especially with Reaper Sow.
What is that?
Reaper Sow, ready and use and reap with a friendly creature.
Well, yeah, and I got...
And Taniwa is reap, exhaust a creature. If the tide is high, draw a card for each exhausted enemy creature.
With persistence.
Uh-huh. Like I said.
Pretty good. And kill Spire, or kill Get Spire, Griddle Spire.
Guilt Spine. Yep. Trade you straight across, Tom. Wouldn't even think twice about it. Don't know what you're seeing that don't look great. There's not a whole lot of Amber control, but man, that sure looks like a go fast deck.
There's my amber control right there.
It's good enough. It's good enough for a 1 amber swing. If that's all you need, you got a mookling too.
I love the mookling.
Got a mecha buoy. Mecha buoy's really good.
I didn't know it was for each player.
Yeah.
I did not do that the whole weekend when you had that.
Oh, I only played it once against you.
That would have done some work because I had the tide
Oh, you
a
got
lot.
Tide Warp too? Tide Warp with Mecha Buoy?
At the start of your turn, if this tide is high, your opponent raises the tide. Otherwise, you raise the tide.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
So I get the tide every turn if you've raised it.
If I've taken the tide, yes. The question is, will I ever
It'll
take
change.
the tide after you've played Tide Warp? The answer is no. But since you're the active player, you get to order of operations, so you get to Mecha Buoy and then give me the tide, or take the tide and then Mecha Buoy because they happen in the same timing window.
So take the tide, then get my amber.
Mm-hmm. You sure you don't want to trade?
No, I'm happy.
I mean, I know
I like
you don't
the
like
logo.
Untamed, Tom, so
I like the logos.
I'll take the hit for you.
Let's see how it plays. You remember the Drag Queen deck?
I'm just saying.
That one looked beautiful. To this day, people still drool on it. I'll drool on it. Just looking at the deck list.
Yeah, but
Played like crap.
here's the thing. There's a difference between a deck that has all the right cards and just plays, and a deck that has speed. Because Go Fast doesn't care about draw order. Drag Princess's problem was it didn't have speed, it cared about draw order. I would way, way, way rather have a deck that draws me 10 extra cards a game than a deck that has all the best cards. Because I'm playing 10 more cards than my opponent. Even if 2 of them have pips, I'm still 2 amber ahead of my opponent. And 8 other things that happened.
Problem with this one is this looks like a deck you need to play a couple times.
Yep.
And that doesn't happen here.
Well, not yet. That's why this is just the open and play. We don't start. Heads. You go first. Which is even better for that deck. I'll keep. I'd like to purchase that deck I had that destroyed all the artifacts. Let me go grab a charger.
Got a draw to it. What game is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is our 6th game here. Flying through them pretty good. our 6th game.
Is it?
Yep.
I guess it is. There you go.
Cross porpoises. Draw 1, pass turn.
Unfathomable. Seabringer, Kakoa, Kilgog's Trench, Bubbles, and Brain Drain.
What does that do?
You get to look at your hand and put one of the cards on top of your deck. Well, let's just make that turn worse. Oh.
1 card.
Sorry, I was backwards there for some reason. I will draw 4 and pass turn, putting a counter on Kilgog's Trench.
And how do you do that?
By place 1 depth counter at the end of my turn and then destroy each creature with power equal to the number of counters. First Data Forge and the key cost you nothing? Nice! Awesome! Congratulations! Oh yeah,
Perfect.
think twice with a free... Oh man.
That's an awesome roll. I've never gotten that card to work once. I've gotten it in quite a few decks, but never had
I'm going to call Star Alliance.
enough archive.
Discard General Order 24. Play Grand Alliance Council. Choose a creature of each house. I'm going to choose Seabringer Krakoa. Destroy all the other Unfathomables. And I will play Biome Discovery to raise the tide. I will up a counter, draw 3, and pass turn.
I'll discard Mookling. Play Witch of the Dawn to return Mookling. Play Infighting to capture. Then play Mookling. Draw 3.
Saurian. Play Charybdis. Play Faust. Choosing not to exalt. Play Decadence to exalt. Ready and reap with Charybdis. Going to play Decadence to move 1 from Charybdis to Witch of the Dawn. And that's my turn. I will ready, go up to 3, kill all 3s. And draw 4. Passing turn.
Unfathomable. Abandoned ship. Return here. Call the void. To exhaust here. Draw 2. Pass turn.
Saurian. Reap. Play Altruist Rostam, Charybdis, Scylla, and pass turn. Ready up. Goes up to 4. Kills Faust. I get to draw 2.
Logos, static charge. Drone. Seaborg, Nova Archaeologist. Draw 4.
Okay. Beginning of turn. Call Unfathomable. Creep. Play Maelstrom. Lost dice. 2 chains. Play Hookmaster. Ready. This goes up to 5. This goes down 1. I draw 1. Pass turn. Checking with 6. Oh, right. It is.
Sparkfish, Netcaster, Gill Spine. Draw 3.
Only on reaps. Okay. We'll forge. Going to call Saurian. Play Charybdis. Play Faust. I will exalt. Then I'm going to action to move this there. Ready. Go up. There are no 6s. Shed the last chain. Draw 2. Pass turn.
Unfathomable. Reap. To exhaust here. Fight here.
You lose 1.
From what? I'll just reap then. found none. So check.
Starlance, CXO Tabor, Operative Espion, Scott. Goes up to 7, kills Charybdis. Draw 4. Pass turn.
Untamed. Infighting.
Got to pay attention to that.
Nucling. Keyfrog. Draw 3.
Starlance, Officer's Blaster, Lay of the Land, you do not possess logos. Your hand's got to be about full of it. That's 6 and 7 and 1. So, Operative Espion is going to kill the Spark Fist. Pass turn. Go up a counter. Ready. Draw 1.
I'll take this, and I believe because of that I get to use a creature, correct?
Correct.
I'll reap. Information exchange to steal 1. Dome. Geologist, Seaborg. Forgive or forget to archive 2 cards of different types.
Killigog's not getting souls. Killigog's too big now. He's too hungry.
I'm going to take infighting. And static charge. And I'll draw 4 and shed a chain.
Okay. Unfathomable. Play Seabringer. Play Hookmaster. Play Portal. Get one. Raise the tide. Raise the tide, I get to use a creature. Use Operative Espeon to reap. Will not ready at the end of this turn because of Kiri Guiltspine.
Mm-hmm.
Hookmaster is going to fight and kill Keyfrog, taking one, making you lose 2.
From what?
From its fight effect. If the tide is high, your opponent loses 2. I'm going to play Call of the Void. And I am going to exhaust the Australis Seaborg. I will ready everything except for Operative Espeon and draw 4. Passing turn. Raising that up to 9. This would be really cool if it was like the bomb.
Yeah, I want it to get up to 100 so it can kill that one guy one shot. That would be awesome. Untamed. Chonkers. Reap. Ritual of Balance. Persistence Hunting for Unfathomable. Draw 3. Shed a chain.
Okay. Saurian. Play Scylla. No, don't play Scylla. Play Wipe Clear. Deal 1 damage to each creature and destroy each upgrade. That blows up Hookmaster. Deals damage, deals damage, deals damage. Now play Scylla. Play Sensor. No, don't play Scylla there. Play Scylla. Play Sensor Philo. Play Reach Advantage. Give me a pip. Tide is high, so I capture 3. Otherwise, raise the tide. We're going to capture all 3 of it here. On Seabringer Krakoa. And then I am going to Ultras Rostrum to move this to the Mookling. I will pass turn, keep turning this up, ready, and draw 4. Sorry, man. I didn't see it.
I was supposed to put +1s on it, right?
No, because it didn't fight. It's
Play.
destroyed. He wasn't destroyed. He just got dealt 1 damage. But infighting deals to the right. He was the furthest right.
It wasn't infighting. You did 1 damage.
Oh, to everything. Oh. Yeah, I killed it anyway with the Wipe Clear.
No, but on play you give him a +1 counter.
Oh, right. Okay.
And I forgot that, so you should have 1 damage on him. You want to fix the lights real quick? Can you do that?
Good call. Mortivis would know.
Thank you. Some of these cards, they make the writing so freaking small. It's my bad. Thank you for catching that. Untamed, picking up my archive. Raising the Tide. Allowing me to use here. To run here. Ritual of Balance. Reap.
It takes 4 damage and dies.
Okay. Reap.
Takes 4 damage and dies.
Okay. Tide is up. Pip. Tide's
Yep.
high, so I gain 1. Infighting.
And raise the tide.
He's dead too.
No, he's not. Cannot be dealt damage by creatures with amber on them.
Okay. Draw none. Shed a chain.
Okay, now we'll forge. Call Star Alliance. Play
And why'd the tide change?
because Seabringer Kakoa died.
Okay.
Destroyed, raise the tide.
Okay.
Call Star Alliance. Play Kirker. Play Volmart to make keys +3. Play Lay of the Land. Look at these. Come back. Draw 1. Put Shield You Later on Volmart.
And what's that do?
Gives it +2 armor.
Okay.
And we're ready. Go up to 11 there. Draw 2. Shuffle and draw 1 more. Apologize for the chonkers error, Mortivus. Very, very sorry.
He's kind of silly. Good if you get him early. I'm drawing crap. I'm supposed to have the best artifacts in the game, and they're at the bottom of the deck.
Mm-hmm.
But
I had an amazing creature in the deck, and it was no use because Killigog's Trench that I played myself. So, you know, sometimes you play yourself. Well, you know what? I'll be livid on your behalf, Mortivus. Very disappointed in the chonk.
it was my bad. I apologize. Logos. Unfathomable. Frigorific Rod. Photic Raver, whatever it is. Raider. Tawana. Raise the Tide. Draw 3. Shed a Chain.
Okay. That's good. Is that better? I think that is better. Unfathomable. Play Kaup, Picolia, and then Sink or Swim to exhaust your whole battle line. Exhaust a creature and each of its neighbors. That's my turn. Already. Draw 3.
Unfathomable. Frigorific Rod. Rakazul's Chant. The tide's high, so it exhausts all creatures. Draw 2. Shed a Chain.
Okay. Your stuff readies. Saurian. Play Carpavenum to exalt 2 enemy creatures. Play Wipe Clear. Deal a damage to everything. None because of armor. Damage. Play Cornison Octavia over here. Lose the game. To Rakazel's Chant. Do I take the tide here? No. I don't. I draw 3.
Logos. What does he do?
Play Fight Reap. If the tide is high, keys cost +3 during your opponent's next turn.
He's going to run in trade. No, he's
Nope.
hazardous. I'll reap. And die. Do I do the 2 damage first, right?
That's active player's decision.
I'm going to do 2 damage there.
Except for he has 2 armor, so cool. Has no armor now.
Okay. I'll do the 2 damage here then.
Well, he just has 3. So just do that.
Static charge there. Isotropic core. Old Ingrid. Theory or conjecture. Choose one. Archive the top 2 cards or play the top card of your deck. I'm going to play the top card of my deck. Deep water.
Cannot play it.
What?
Kelp.
What does it say?
You can only play 1 card. Your opponent cannot play more than 1 card of each type. You've played an action, a creature, an artifact, and an upgrade.
Maybe you should tell someone that before.
I did not know until we made it this far that you didn't remember that effect, man. You can take the whole turn back. I don't
I
care.
would have not played him just because I didn't know. Because I would have played that in a different order. Does
Then
that
play
make
it in a
s-
different order. I don't care.
Well, because this.
I'm just stating game state. That's all.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, take it back. I don't care.
Because I played one of
I don't-
everything.
yeah, I got it.
The only thing I wouldn't have played was the action because I have to play the action in order to get here. Does that make sense? Theory or conjecture, I
Okay.
would have had to have played. These 2 I would not have played.
Okay, cool. I take it back however far you want to take it back. That's my
Only
point.
the creature. Because I would have played him for the 2 pips.
Off the top of your deck.
Yes, from theory or conjecture.
So you knew that this was a creature on top of your deck. Is
No,
what
what
I'm
I'm
asking.
no, what I'm saying is if I would have known this, I would have fought. I would have reaped with him,
Yeah.
blew him up. I would have not played this, and I would not have played the creature. I had to play the action in order to get to my deck,
Okay.
and I would have not played the creature or artifact.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I would have had to play that.
Sure. Yep. Got it.
Then I would have pulled
Yep.
this, and
Just do your thing, man.
and then
Keep
if
going.
it would have been the action, I would have been screwed.
Yeah.
Because
Just
that.
yeah. Got
Played
it.
that, got that. Now I'm screwed on my guy. I would have played that, and he has to stay in my hand.
Mm-hmm. Or you can discard him and draw more cards. But, you know, it's Keyforge. Whatever. Play it your way.
I would have kept him if he was the guy that lets you draw a card next to him, but he's worthless. This is why I hate playing online, because you can't read what each of these freaking people do.
Well, you can. You just have to parse it in the text. Doesn't do me any good. Okay. Starlights. Lay of the land. Oh, we're still alive. Draw. Lay of land. Nope. Game.
One freaking card.
That was a game.
Every of them go to 2 keys, except for the first one we had.
Yeah. Things happen. All right, you all. That's it for the night. Have yourselves a good one, and stay safe out there.
Be safe. Wash
We
your
appreciate all of you for watching. You're wonderful, amazing people for that. And we will catch you all next time, probably next Thursday. In the
Thank
meantime, have a good one. Stay forging.